From 1836 to 1843, the Oregon Trail was more than just a pathway to Oregon. Places like Washington, Oregon, Nevada, Idaho, and California probably wouldn't even be part of the U.S. today if it wasn't for the Oregon Trail. This is because the trail was the only way to get across the mountains. On the journey, 1 in 10 people died. Also, many of the people walked the 2,000-mile journey barefoot. Around 1843, the first wagons went across the trail. Over the next 25 years, more than 500,000 people migrated west through the trail.
After everyone found out about the West, they all headed out in wagons, each of them with their own thoughts of what the West may hold. With all their equipment, they headed out. A total of 500,000 people, most of them being fur traders, started their journeys. As said before, they traveled in wagons. These wagons had the capacity of around 2,500 pounds. The wagons were mainly pulled by horses or even oxen. Leaving their homes was hard for them, and the journey was even worse. But these people were American, so they were able to hold the burden. On the journey from Mississippi to Oregon, there were many dangers. For example, the most dangerous parts of travel were crossing rivers. The reason why crossing rivers would be so dangerous is because the rapids could tip over and drown both the people and the oxen. In these tragic accidents, people could not only lose their lives, but lose precious items or lose food, which is one of the most important things to keep them alive. Also, cholera was a very dangerous, contagious, and one of the most painful diseases you could have on the Oregon Trail. Dysentery is an infection in the organs that gives the person bloody and mucus-filled diarrhea.
The Oregon Trail helped the United States grow. The terrain was treacherous. People traveled on the Oregon Trail for many reasons. For example, some people believed in the idea of manifest destiny, meaning the God-given right to expand westward. One of the biggest hardships was the death to relatives due to disease, wildlife, Native American attacks, etc. A challenge faced by almost all travelers was to balance out in use of their money along the Oregon Trail. These hardships were fatal, but not as much as the problem of reaching the passing the big mountains before winter began. On a journey from Missouri to Oregon, there were many. Then it's the simplest things. On a journey from Missouri. That
Come on!
I said Missouri instead of Mississippi. On a journey from Mississippi to Oregon, there were many dangers. For example, the most dangerous part of the travel was.
2, 1, go.
On a journey from Mississippi to Oregon, there were many dangerous. Tommy, if I don't get this before 3:30, I'm leaving. Just saying.